Welcome, Darlene. Good to see you. I'm excited to hear about your business. Tell us a little bit about how your business was before you decided to purchase the coach training business curriculum.
Actually, I hadn't started any coach training yet, not certification. I am a master life and business coach. Before I was a teacher, I worked in clinical research, higher education administrator. So I had worked in several different fields. My background is science. I have a bachelor's in biology and chemistry, and so I've done research and development in chemistry, and I have a master of public health. Within the past, I'll say 5 years, is when I really started coaching, calling it coaching. I did it on some level with I have a women's ministry. So I did it on some level in that, but I just wasn't calling it coaching. And the teacher in me wanted to teach coaches because I saw that there was a huge gap out there. And I don't, some people say it's because of my having been an educator, I can see where the gaps are. And so I wanted to be able to bridge that gap. Too many coaches are completing these programs and they still can't start the business once they're done. And so I was looking I said I'll go and do it, but I wanted to make sure that I trained with the right trainer also to
Mhm.
learn how to coach these women who wanted. For me, it's women who wanted to be coaches.
Thank you. So that's what triggered you then to go ahead and invest in the coach training business, it sounds like. How how was that process? Was it easy to access and use in your business or building your business? Tell us a little bit about how that went.
Well, yeah. Once I did my research online. I I spoke with, and that's when I contacted you. So I was really looking at different programs. And one of the things that I wanted to do again was make sure that I bridge that gap as much as possible so that coaches will actually be able to start their business when they're done without having to spend a whole lot of money outside of them completing a certification program that they've already invested in. And so it was pretty easy process with the training, and you were really, I appreciate you being really accessible for if I had any questions and holding my hand through it. It was easy for me to take the lessons, the modules, and modify them and add to it for what I'm trying to do. It doesn't have the business side, so I was able, of course, I put that in myself. So I have a life coaching one, then I have a life and business coaching since I'm a business coach, which I have my own program that's life and business. So, but I use all of them. Will take the life coaching part together, and then those that are continuing on with business coaching, they just continue on. But all these ladies are in a cohort, and they're all working together.
Wow. Wonderful programs, it sounds like, too. We'll take a look at that in a second. Tell me a little bit about how it went as far as what your business is like now then, because it's only been, what, a few months ago that you invested in this. And tell us a little bit about how you used it. Do you have a coach training academy going? Or how easy, how much time did it take?
Well, I actually started planning and creating it before I invested
Ah, okay.
because I needed to know what exactly I needed to do. And so I started before, and then I came back and said, okay, it's time. But I have a group of ladies now that's in class. My program is 14 weeks. It's turning into 15 because there are more things that they wanted to do, and because of the time right now, hey, we have time. They're like, okay, we'll continue going. So I added one more module to that, and they all came in and did the life and business coaching, and it's a lot. The information is really, it's thorough. I like that. It was easier for me to add what I needed to add, or I would take some things out if it's not the way that I actually set up my programs. But it's easy to change, to take out if you needed to take out anything. It's easy to revise. It was easy to just add my logo and my information to the modules. And so I just did that every week, and I set up my own system of how they would use their class. I just use Google Classroom 'cause as a teacher, that's what we use. So I just use Google Classroom, and I do the same thing where they're able to go in, and then we also have a Facebook group. So outside of the classroom, the Facebook group, they will continuously, everybody will feed into that Facebook group. So the ladies that are there now, there's a new class coming next week. They will then all be able to interact with each other and mentor each other. So there are some other things that I did too to that I saw was needed as a coach, as a new coach. And so one of the things I did during the program, the buddy coaching was something that I said I was going to do anyway. So that was really really good, really really easy to implement, and they really appreciate that. And it's funny how they pushed each other. And also, I actually have someone in there who she's already certified, but she just heard about the program, and she's actually my leader. She's my leader in church. But so we talked. I was just talking about the program. She said, "You know what? I can tell that I did not know because I was already helping her. She had done a VIP session with me, and she said, I think I need to do this again. And it sounds like what you're going to be teaching is more than what I learned in my program." So she actually has a review on our Facebook, the general Facebook page, and she told everybody, she said, I learned more in a month in this program than I did during for my whole certification program that I did before. I have another one coming in who was being certified already, and then I was able to use the lessons to do. I have something called Train the Coach, which is for coaches that are already certified. And they're like, I don't know. There are a lot of us out there that don't know how to get started, even though we're certified. And so I had a separate session going just for those ladies. And it was amazing what they didn't know. I knew that there was a lot they didn't know, but I was shocked at what they didn't know. And so I was able to use some of those same lessons, like the extra lessons. I just used, instead of recreating the wheel, I said, oh, these are in here. Let me just use these and go from there. So I was able to use the PowerPoint, and I just made the PowerPoint my own. Again, I was a teacher, so it was really easy for me to just do it. And so I just used that, but that was my template, especially the one with the 12 products. Yeah, it was the 12 products. And so that was easy for me to use, and I just added any more that I knew. I just added it to it. So the lessons were really easy. Once you get the flow of how it's set up, it's easy for you to do. And I appreciate you allowing me to reach out to you if I thought something was missing or if I don't understand something, even while my class was going on. So I appreciate the support.
Awesome. So before we share your websites and your other businesses, what would you say to somebody who might be thinking, say a teacher or a coach who might be wanting to take their business to the next level?
I would say I made my money back in the first class. I made my money back. Probably have two students. One of the things I will say is it's according to your mindset too, as to like how much you charge for your program. And so I was able to. I mean, I've already made my money back. Yeah, I've already made my money back. So the return on your investment is, I mean, it's great. I would say that it is a lot, so you have to be committed to it.
Mhm.
The students, and you're giving them a lot of information, and not just information, but you're supporting them too. So I would say that you you have to be ready to use it. Don't just invest and don't use it. It's a great tool to use, and if you're looking for another way to build business, this is it. And that's my coaching page.
Ah, okay. This is your coaching page. I'm going to just scroll so we can see. Beautiful. Love it.
Thank you.
And you also do websites, correct, for other people?
Yes, I design websites too.
Beautiful.
Byproduct of me doing my own all these years for my ministry and for business. And
Love
then I
it.
had my publishing clients started asking me to do theirs too. So
So you work also as a publisher helping.
yes, I'm a writing coach and publisher too.
Thank you so much, Darlene, for sharing your experience with us and telling us how you put together your academy and how you used the curriculum in the process. I'm also showing your Facebook group, Rebranding My Life International Coaching Academy group. Facebook groups can provide a really valuable resource for you, and it's free to use with each class can have its own separate group, so it's a place where your clients can support each other as well as have you go in and do presentations and leave homework for them, share valuable content as well. In addition, here is a copy of Darlene's Rebranding My Life International Coaching Academy website, which she's created for herself. And as you can see, it's lovely. So thank you again, Darlene, for sharing with us. And we wish you continued success. I'm sure that will be yours. And again, thanks. Don't forget to visit us at coachtrainingbusiness.com or give me a call at 831-247-4400.